Hello. So I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and cut the frame today. So I was trying to decide, okay, so if I just cut it off as close to here as possible, but there's gonna be a hole in it. It's gonna be this part sticking out. So what I was thinking is I'm gonna cut a notch on the bottom of this up to as close to the top as I can, just to make it easier to bend. I don't want to cut it all the way through, but just up to there. And then out this way so it can fold in on itself kind of. And then I'll cut this at an angle. I'm trying to decide if I need to make it at an exact angle. I don't think so. I think if I just cut it at like a 45, I can hammer it down, and wherever it matches up here, I'll just weld it. And so I think that's what I'm gonna do today, is cut all these pieces off. And who knows, maybe I'll weld it today too. And I gotta lay out the pieces of metal that I have. After I get this frame, then I can see where I need to build the rest of the frame for the seat and the engine mounts and the rear axle. So that's what we'll go ahead and do today. So let me grab some gloves, safety glasses, my cutting utensils, and we'll get to this. First I'd like to try the Dremel tool and see how that works, because it's so nice and small and compact. But if it doesn't, then I'll try the Sawzall. So let's see how this works. Seems to work good. I'm just concerned about how close this is to the bottom here. How am I going to get a tool in there to cut? I might be cutting it too close to the end there. But you know what, maybe after I cut maybe I'll be able to just put a saw in and cut it down from the inside. Yeah, that should probably work. That's what I'll do. So let me cut this notch out of here to bend it with. And then I think we'll probably use a different tool to cut this. But this tool here is probably going to work really good for cutting the notch. Okay, so I have the first notch cut out, and so hopefully that will be enough to allow me to hammer this piece down to here. So now I need to cut an angle like across here, like that. I'll leave all this on for now for support for the cut. And once I cut this, then I'll have to cut this and get it out of the way before I can hammer it down. So let me... I had to figure out where the sparks were flying, didn't want them flying in my face. So I had to keep adjusting the bicycle. But let's see if I can get this. Yeah, it's moving. So I'm sure it's ready. So now I need to, guess it's time to cut the rest of the frame. So it looks like just right here. Chop this part off. Get a better angle for you. So I need this tube and I need this. So I'm just gonna chop these two off, and since this is already separated here, all this should come off. I just need to go right here, cut this and cut these two, and that should be it. That should work. All right, now we don't need this. We may use it for part of the trike since I got all the other metal. Maybe not, but we'll see. So now put this aside. And this is what I need. Yikes, that looks scary right now. So we're gonna hammer that down. And yeah, it's coming along. So it looks like I should have cut that angle all the way to where, cause see, this is not cut. I just cut the angle out here and I cut the angle there. So what I should have done is cut the bending angle. I should have started the slant at that place, because it looks like this is getting in the way of it bending down all the way. Well, it's a little off center. But I think it's kind of neat. So, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think it'll be fine, because once I clamp it down, see, clamp it down, shape it to the bike, and weld all this. I think if I just use a little bit of hammering, I can shape it a little better, and then once it's welded and sanded, it'll look pretty good. So that's that, and now we will get to the designing the rest of the trike. So let me put the wheel back on so we'll get the right height. I put a piece of metal stock down here to hold this off the ground about the height that it'll be. So we'll put the wheel on so we can see exactly what it's going to look like, and then I can lay out, or even if I can find a piece of chalk, I could draw on the concrete what it would, what I need to do. So let's get that wheel on. Trying to find something for me to sit on that'll be the right height, because I'm not actually going to be on the ground, but a little bit higher, but not a whole lot higher, just like 2 or 3 inches. Let me just get something to sit on so I'll be a little bit higher at the right height. We'll figure out where the foot pegs need to be, and the seat and the frame and everything like that. All right, so this feels comfortable here. And let me see. Vroom. Okay, so I was looking at a few and they look cooler when they're laid back, but I think right here, a little bit. How's that? Is that better? Or would it be back a little bit more, be better? Yeah, I think right here feels comfortable for me. And so, if the seat were here, I need some foot pegs, and then the engine will be back here, and the wheels probably be about right here. Put a glove where each of the wheels will be. Okay, so let me get some measurements. So it was saying that the axle is about 3 feet, and I was thinking I would have to cut it, but I think that'll work good. And so I'll need So we'll ignore the green pieces. They're just going to be the air. So this will go here. And the seat will be about right here. So that's about So that's about 12 or 13 inches to the seat. And then I gotta figure out, well, I gotta figure out what seat I'm gonna use, how wide it'll be, because I mean, yeah, this sure it's a good size, but I don't know if I'll be able to find anything like that. Maybe a tractor seat, a lawnmower, riding lawnmower seat, or a big bicycle seat, something like that. So it looks like around 12 inches will be where the seat starts, and depending on how wide it'll be, and then where I'm gonna put the motor. Well, my camera keeps cutting out, so I guess that's the perfect time to end this video for today. That was pretty fun, cutting it and trying to figure out how to bend that bar. Tomorrow I will get to grind it all, paint down, and maybe even weld it. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. You all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.